So this video, we're going to talk about starting your business. I know one of the tough and difficult challenges is just to find out what to start. There's tons and tons of businesses. If you are wanting to start one of the practical businesses that I have sent you in a PDF and we'll have videos about, then you're not going to spend any money. You're going to be able to work from home. You don't have to have any experience. But not everyone is going to want to start one of those businesses. So there are tons of different businesses you can start. I would suggest that you start with something that you like, something that you are good at, and something that you know about. You start small, and then when you're ready, then you can grow and grow your business. So, for instance, I had a buddy of mine where he loved cooking. He just really enjoyed it. He wanted a restaurant. He was looking for investors, and I said, "Hey, before you do that, let's just go ahead and start catering. Make sure that this is something that you can really do for hours and hours every single day." So he did that. He started catering, and within 2 weeks, he realized he hated it for whatever reason, and it just wasn't. Food wasn't just going to be his thing. He loved cooking, but it seems like he only loved it for cooking for his family and friends on the weekends, and it wasn't something he wanted to do every single day. So be careful. Start small. Like I said, make sure it's something you like, something you're good at. Now, people most likely someone said, "Hey, you're really good at this," or "You're really good at whatever, whether it's service or maybe you're just really good in sales. You're really good at talking, communicating, things like that. So there's something that people have told you, that you're good at. You can start from there. If there's a business that you've seen online that you're interested in, go for it. You're never going to know if you will be successful if you don't try. And it's okay to fail. You're going to fail some things sometimes. It happens to everybody. Everybody fails. Nobody is perfect. It's going to happen. You just have to push through and keep going and be determined and have a plan and follow that plan. Like I said, you're going to make mistakes. Things are going to happen. But the ones who are successful are the ones who continue on despite the setbacks. So, like I said, something you like, something you're good at. What I would suggest is to get a tablet, write everything out, write the different ideas out, and just meditate about it, pray about it, think about it, and then narrow your list. I would suggest to not try to do 3 or 4 businesses at the same time. It's better to just focus on one, get that going, or focus on one, and if it doesn't work, then move on to another one. But unless you are a seasoned and very experienced business owner, it's really not good to try and open up multiple businesses all at one time. Just find something you're good at. I know people that are good, they love selling, and they can sell cars, sneakers, they'll sell whatever, they'll sell real estate. They're just good at selling and talking to people. Other people, they're good at creating things, and then they sell those products. Some people, everybody has their thing. So I know that this is a broad category, so you're just going to have to try it out, figure it out what it is that you're good at, what you like. And if you know any other business owners, ask them, what made you decide this? Let's say you go to a store or an accounting office or wherever you're at. You see businesses everywhere. You can ask the owner, what made you choose this type of business? How has it been? Do you have any regrets? Would you open any other ways? Things like that. And get ideas of different types of businesses. Like I said, there's so many kinds. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to jump out there and get something done. You'll never know unless you try. I started so many businesses, I don't even remember anymore. And I failed at some of them. I've been good at some of them. And I've done really well at just a couple of them. But there's a lot of failures in there, and it's going to happen. So just keep in mind that that's normal. It's expected. But the handful that really work, you focus on those, you grow those, and you can achieve the success that you want. Now, everybody has a different mindset of what success is. Right now, because we're talking about business, of course, there are a certain amount of sales, a certain amount of money that you want to make, to actually achieve that success. For me, success is not only making money, but it's about being around loved ones. It's having your health, having your friends, and being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. To me, that is the definition of success, but everybody has their own separate definition. And whatever it is to you, I hope you achieve it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step out. That's business ownership. It's just jumping out and making things happen, negotiating, getting deals done. You can do it. You can. People have done it. If it was easy, then everybody would do it, of course. But if you are watching this video, that means you have the desire to do it. A lot of people are okay with just going to work 9 to 5 or 7 in the morning to 5 or whatever you do. Most people are okay with that, and they're going to retire, and it's just normal. Majority of people do that. That's not something out of the ordinary, and it's not really bad. If people are happy in that, then that's great. I've known people that were, I mean, they did janitorial services and they were happy, loved life, and had the family, and were just one that didn't care about owning a business. That's not you though, because you're watching this video, you click on it, you're interested in business ownership, you want more out of life than just a traditional 9 to 5. You understand that there's more to life than clocking in and clocking out, being on an hourly basis, having to submit to someone. I've been there. I did it for some years. I didn't like it. I've been a business owner since 2003, and I love it. You're able to make your own money. You're able to do what you want to do. You don't have anyone telling you what to do, and it's wonderful. But it does come with its challenges. You have to be able to face those challenges, overcome them, so that you can grow as a person and grow as a business. I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next video.